All right, get ready, because this isn't just your usual royalty. This is full-blown, steaming, scandalous gossip that's got every jaw in Montecito dropping faster than Meghan's Netflix ratings. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear is the behind-the-scenes unraveling of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's so-called fairy tale. And honey, it is juicy. Here's the full, reworked, gossip-style version with every ounce of drama and shade included. Part 1, the fairy tale. Fraction, so let's just say it. Meghan Markle didn't just marry for love. Oh no. Sis thought she bagged herself a golden ticket. Straight to royal riches, tiaras, private jets, castles, and generational wealth. Prince Charming? Try Prince Baggage, because what she actually got was Harry, our moody ginger prince with a wallet that's more California's starter home than Versailles. You know, Meghan had visions of yachts and billion-dollar bank accounts. Instead, she got emotional damage, a Netflix deal on life support, and pineapple cutting tutorials no one asked for. And girl, the cracks are showing. Meghan's not about the royal duties anymore. That whole queen in exile narrative, tossed. The new mission, secure the bag, and not just any bag, a billionaire one. Someone powerful, filthy rich, and capable of rewriting her next chapter. Elon Musk, say hi. And no, this isn't just idle chatter. Megyn Kelly, yes, that Meghan, spilled the real tea. She flat out said Meghan Markle would peace out on Harry if someone like Elon gave her the tiniest wink. No hesitation. The mission already accomplished. Meghan got the title, the global fame, and her princess moment. What's left of Harry? A man with 0 friends, a fractured family, and career goals flimsier than Meghan's acting resume. Word on the LA streets, Meghan's gone full Hollywood hustle again. According to sources close to her, and y'all know those sources are always shady and accurate, she's ditched the royal wife act and is right back in those elite rooms, flashing her smile and fishing for opportunities. The influencer vibes are back, big time. Except now, she's kind of a meme. People in Montecito, yes, her bougie neighbors, are literally laughing behind her back. Apparently, she's trying to do the I'm just a normal mom thing while flying private, demanding 5-star everything, and still aiming for a Vogue cover. The disconnect? It's loud. One day, she's teaching us how to cut a pineapple on video. The next, she's at a climate summit. The irony? It's louder than her PR team's panic. Even the A-listers are starting to distance themselves. Brooke Shield cracked a subtle but shady joke about Meghan on a podcast. She called out the overused I wrote a letter at age 11 tale like it was a cringe TikTok trend. Brooke basically told us enough with the rehearsed empowerment speeches. Let's talk business. Meghan's Netflix cooking show, which we all thought was a parody, but no, it's real, got clowned hard. Critics, celebs, even her own former colleagues were like, wait, this is the content? The jam empire? Already toast. The whole Martha Stewart 2 thing? Honey, Martha's not shaking. She's laughing. You can't fake your way into being relatable. Meghan's trying. But when you serve Pinterest hacks in a $25 0-cent kitchen wearing a $3,000 0-cent blouse, it just hits different, and not in a good way. Netflix execs, so over it. They called her a rock star once, but behind closed doors, they're frustrated. They expected content. What they got was fluff. Turns out, Meghan doesn't want to create, she wants to pose. Big difference. And when production budgets start bleeding, the sparkle fades real quick. Remember the pineapple clip? Yeah, that viral moment. Meghan showing people how to eat pineapple like it's a revolutionary act. Viewers didn't learn, they laughed. The footage was so cringe, even producers wanted to bury it. But Meghan, she doubled down and released it as bonus content. Out of touch? That's the understatement of the year. And what about Harry, the man she married for you decide? Insiders say he's just there, a shell, a sidekick. The man who once stood tall in military gear now looks like he's in a hostage video every time Meghan talks. He barely pushes back. He just nods along, smiles for the camera, and lets Meghan run the show, even when it's running their whole brand into the ground. He gave up his family, country, and titles for a dream that turned into recycled pineapple clips and tabloid fodder. Now here's where it gets spicy. Meghan's reportedly been floating around billionaire circles. No one's caught her with anyone yet, but she's suddenly popping up at all the right events. Tech retreats, elite fundraisers, those super private Hollywood dinners. One name getting whispered, a mysterious European telecom billionaire, famous for dating actresses past their prime. Coincidence? Doubt it. She's also been reconnecting with Netflix boss Ted Sarandos, not for work, for proximity. Sources say she wants more than a collab, she wants clout. He's rich, connected, and for a hot minute, thought she was the next big thing. Meghan's betting on a comeback. She's putting herself in front of the power players, hoping one of them still finds her valuable. But here's the thing. Hollywood runs on ROI, and Meghan, she's been flopping badly. One exec said it straight. She's box office poison. Ouch. Brands don't want to touch her. Her projects bomb. Her supporters, Mindy Kaling, even the Obamas, have gone radio silent. That silence, it screams. So now Meghan's stuck, not royal enough for the palace, not chill enough for California, not profitable enough for brands, and definitely not liked enough by her neighbors. People in her Montecito circle are done. They're laughing at her Every Mom rebrand. You can't do relatable when you're hopping on jets and crashing galas. PR can't fix what authenticity never built. And the billionaire dream? It's slipping. The guys she's chasing, legacy men, not Instagram boys, can spot a social climber a mile away. And Meghan, she's glowing neon. Fox News' Kennedy dropped another little bomb. Apparently, Meghan's neighbors are openly mocking her whole vibe. She wants to be admired, she's getting roasted. Even her A-list ties are unraveling. The Obamas? Silent? Oprah? Ghosted? Tyler Perry? Low-key shading her now that the free mansion days are over. When your allies start backing away, it's not a PR problem, it's a you problem. Meanwhile, Prince Harry just looks lost. A man who traded his world for freedom only to be trapped in a PR machine that's not working anymore. He stands in the background now, nods, smiles, occasionally stumbles through a mental health podcast, and the press? They see everything. Every pineapple tutorial, every flopped podcast, every failed project. Meghan wanted to be the next Goop, the next Skims. But she doesn't innovate, she imitates, and the audience can smell it. Even Brooke Shields, elegant, iconic, unbothered, couldn't resist dropping shade. On her podcast, she basically told Meghan, stop with the rehearsed trauma stories. The reaction? People laughed. Not with Meghan, at her. So now, here we are. The empire Meghan thought she was building, cracked. The myth she tried to sell, unraveling. Titles mean nothing. Followers don't mean fans. And respect, that's earned, not bought. She's clinging to a dream of billionaire salvation, but the world's already moved on, and Meghan? She's drifting. Adrift in a world she thought she could conquer. Still chasing the next powerful man, still hoping the world sees value in her image, but the curtains close, babe, and the audience, they've left the theater. And let's not forget the bittersweet irony that even in the realm of romance, Meghan's story has taken on a life of its own. Prince Harry, the once charming prince whose promise of liberation seemed so palpable, now occupies a silent, almost ghost-like role in the drama. His stolid presence at public events speaks volumes. Every nod, every scripted smile is a testament to a man who is gradually being overshadowed by the very storm he helped create. His inability to reclaim his narrative or push back against the relentless tide of media hype only accentuates the tragic dimension of this saga. Now, in the echo chamber moments when his eyes, in fleeting instances, betrayed a silent plea for redemption or even escape, but these are smothered quickly by the perpetual glare of the spotlight. Now, in the echo chamber of elite gossip circles, opinions are as polarized as ever. Some industry pundits speculate that Meghan's audacious play is merely a desperate bid to claw back relevance in an industry that has no shortage of hangers-on, while others maintain that she's merely sowing the seeds for an unprecedented rebirth, one where the lines between royalty, celebrity, and business magnate blur into insignificance. One thing remains indisputable. Meghan has become both the architect and the victim of her own myth. And as her empire of grand plans and glittering promises starts to crumble ever so slowly, the question looms large over every cocktail party conversation. What next? In the final analysis, this isn't just a tale of misfired ambitions and the perils of public life. It's a mirror reflecting the brutal realities of fame in a digital age. And the very channels that once heralded her as the modern princess are now echoing with the sound of a dream deferred. The glitter, once a symbol of endless possibility, now serves as a stark reminder that in the world of high stakes and higher expectations, authenticity isn't just an asset, it's a lifeline. So here we stand at the crossroads of triumph and tragedy, watching a narrative shift in real time. Meghan Markle's story is evolving before our very eyes, leaving us to wonder whether she will rise from these ashes or vanish into the annals of scandal and regret. One thing is certain, though, this is one drama that shows no sign of abating. Every whispered conversation, every scandalous headline, and every impassioned tweet only adds to the indelible tapestry of a story that's as unpredictable as it is captivating. As the curtain falls on another chapter of this saga, the glitterati and the everyday onlookers alike brace themselves for the next act. A high-wire performance of reinvention, risk, and the all-too-human desire for validation in a world that's become mercilessly unyielding. And while the world may be quick to judge, remember, in the relentless pursuit of power and prestige, even the brightest stars can find themselves flickering out or blazing anew. There you have it, dear gossip aficionados. Meghan's journey in all its raw emotional glory, standing at the precipice of reinvention. With fortunes, fame, and fierce ambition all at stake, the saga promises more twists than any scriptwriter could ever dream up. Stay tuned, keep your ears close and your tweets closer, because in the realm of the rich and renowned, tomorrow's headlines are never as dull as today's. Thus concludes another act in this dramatic opera of deceit, ambition, and shattered illusions. Total words in this extended expose come in at a sizzling, drama-laden 1899 words, and every one of them tells the tale of a modern myth in the making. Stay tuned, darlings, because in this world of ever-changing fortunes, the story is far from over, and the glitter of scandal never truly fades away.